What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Monday. What's going on? I hope everyone had a good week. Hope everyone had a good hunt this week. Uh, I I hope all is well. But thank you for joining. If you are here, apologies for the or for no announcement. Technically, I didn't have the thumbnail ready. Once again, life gets in the way. We are trying to just navigate and get things done around the house, as well as many other errands and responsibilities that I got to take care of. So just figured might as well just jump on the live streaming platform so I could just get it started and get it going. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's been one busy weekend ever since Saturday. There was quite the show on Sunday. It was absolutely amazing. But we will get into that. I was just trying to uh, see how everyone's doing. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everything is everything that you're looking for in terms of toy hunting. So I know I haven't. I still haven't found a lot of things. I still haven't found the things from Walmart. That whole Hasbro collector display, and Mattel is on the other side too. At the same time, I haven't seen the Fantastic Four wave really. I found Johnny. That was it. It's okay. That's what it is. Um, but it's always been fun. I know we've been finding stuff at liquidation, which is always fun. And the news of you know more than likely just doing another giveaway for that Maximum Hulk. I am just trying to figure out the details of what I want to do. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. But um, if everything went well with you guys, that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to find what you were looking for. But this past weekend, meaning yesterday, Sunday, August 17th, that was an experience. That was a great experience. Like I love going to toy shows. Toy shows are always fun. Meeting new people, meeting vendors, and talking to them, and you know what they're selling, and finding old stuff, new stuff is always cool. But this one in particular was what I call what I used. I used a particular word. This was much more intimate. This was, and I use this word too. This felt like a reunion where everyone was basically we've been seeing each other. We've been communicating with each other through via phone, text, or social media. But for this one day, or maybe two, you could say two, because we were hanging out on Saturday. Um, we all got together face to face, and it was much more of an intimate setting. Like we actually, we got to sit down. We got to talk about all kinds of stuff, whether it be family, our collecting. It was finally a chance to really get to know each other outside of like social media in a way, and it was really, really good. I absolutely enjoyed the ToyTuber Expo, of course, hosted by Joe Vettery Productions as well as Articulated Ninja. I am so happy to be included in this event, and it was an again amazing experience. It was really awesome. I got to meet new people, uh, even though we have spoken before through social media, but to meet them face to face, that was much better. It was awesome. Loved it. Met a lot more people that are like returning to see me, as well as returning to see me from their experience at Legion's Con last year. I I was so thrilled. I was so happy to see some familiar faces as well as new faces to talk to them again, hear about how they used my diorama effects and stuff like that. It was a great humbling experience, and it was awesome. Seeing a lot of people from uh, the comments. people that leave comments on my videos or on Instagram or messages me on Instagram or Facebook, either one, seeing them at the show, that's absolutely amazing. It's so much fun, to finally get a face to the name. And it's weird too, because I would have to you have to say your moniker, your name from YouTube or Instagram versus your actual name, so I can kind of know who to who to pair you up with. It's funny, but it was again great, absolutely wonderful experience. I recorded less. That was the weird thing. I didn't record as much as I thought I would, and that was probably because I was at my table majority of the time. I was so stressed out trying to set up my table on Saturday that I completely forgot to do any type of recording during setup, before setup, getting there, just like a whole journal in a way to uh, capture the trip up, who I ran into first. You know what I mean? I just, in a part of me just turned it off and I just wanted to enjoy. So I recorded what I did in regards to, during the show, like mid afternoon, of what the show, how the show was going on. Um, I wish I captured a lot of it in the beginning when it first opened, when the doors first opened and the lines were coming in through Four Horsemen as well as Valaverse. It was very, very cool to overlook it from the back, because we had our like YouTuber row in a way, um, and it was cool. It was very, very cool. Let me see who's here tonight. It's Four Feathers. Thank you, sir. What's up, man? Great seeing you yesterday. Yes, absolutely. Simo, how are you, sir? Uh, yes, people were saying that. That's great to hear. Robert Snyder, what's up, man? Fleecy's World, what's up, man? It was a blast meeting you and Disavowed. You guys were so nice to my kids and did a short video with me. Much respect. Would love to hunt with you guys. Absolutely, man. Great to meet you as well. Great to see the kids. Uh, it was a blast, man. It was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself too. I mean, people can call it a small convention, but for the amount of people that were there, it was huge. In our eyes, it was huge, and I think that's what it was all about. Was just trying to get together the people that we know, people that we've been watching, and just have those conversations, meet them, and talk about all kinds of stuff. It was great. Let's see, Joey collects. What's up, man? I'm following you tonight. So yeah, it was good seeing you, bud. I appreciate everything from yesterday. Blukers, what's up, man? Glad you had some time. Thank you, sir. Uh, there was uh, a lot of cool stuff to see. I'm glad Valaverse was able to have the exclusive early, the one that was supposed to be for the end of September, and we got to get it yesterday, which is awesome. As well as Four Horsemen getting the All Star Six wave just a couple days earlier, and they were able to put it out at this show for the first time. The All Star Six Wave showed up at the ToyTuber Expo show, so that was really cool. Seeing all the other vendors that were doing their thing was amazing. And myself, I was also a vendor. I was selling some diorama accessories and some, excess impulse buy toys that I was just letting go. And I'm glad, for those that had bought from me, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some good use out of the explosion effects and things like that. I would love to see your toy photos, and so make sure you tag me on that. So that's always fun, to get tagged on something and see your work being displayed from someone else's vision, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see it. Let's see. I think in regards to it, there was just many, what's it called? many. Where's my pen? This thing is going nuts. There was many. What's up, AZ Toy Owners Guild? Uh, I guess you could say many other Instagrammers and YouTubers, not necessarily advertise, that were there, and it was awesome to see them because you were they were also welcome and being a part of the group. On the Saturday before the show, it was I was just setting up. I was setting up my table. Everything was ready. Disavowed was with me because he was right next to me. His table was right next to me, um, and he was setting up his stuff because he was selling some toys that he had as well. And Articulated Ninja set up. Find My Figures girls, they were setting up, and then Four Horsemen and Valiverse were setting up. Very late in the evening, Duarte Studios arrived and started setting up as well. And that was it. It was weird. There was a whole lot more empty tables, and I was like, "What's going on?" Oh wait, Lone Wolf Labs was late in the evening too. So it was good to see Kevin there, um, and another vendor. Like, oh, it's killing me. I forgot his name. Uh, I bought something from him, but it was just few of us. But then by the time I came in on Sunday at 7 o'clock, that was the time for everyone to, they can get started to set up. That was when everyone started showing up. I was like, oh my God, I hope you guys have enough time to set up because it was 3 hours to set up before the 10 o'clock opening. But they did. Everything went well. Everyone was setting up quickly. Um, we were all ready to go. It was it was just fun watching the crowds of people come in. Very, very always fun to see something like that. Joe, what is it? Good hanging out with you as well. Great show, and I forgot to drop those animes again. Oh yeah, take your time with that, man. I still got to catch up with so much. It's ridiculous. BQ King, what's up, man? Let's see. Got my rattler today, and it is heavy. It is absolutely heavy, like 25 pounds. It's ridiculous. That box is a big box, and if you built the plane already, that thing is heavy. It's absolutely heavy. If I wanted to even hang it up on the ceiling, I would absolutely need wall anchors of some kind to ensure that thing will not like rip off of the ceiling. That's where it would be. But I do have it up. I don't know. See, there's the dragonfly, but right next to it, like here, that's the rattler. I I'm figuring something out, but it's at the very top, and I think it looks pretty good. So, uh, I have no idea if there's any toy news this week. Maybe, maybe not. I did pull up Toy Arc, and I did pull up 5K Toys just to see if there's anything there. Um, what else can I say? So let's just see if there's any toy news. We'll go from there. And then we got some stuff to open, stuff that I haven't opened from the previous weeks, so we can do that. Oh, and I'll show you guys what I picked up from ToyTuber Expo, as well as because I will make a ToyTuber Expo video. It may be short, and I'll show that haul again through that video, but I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up anyway. Let's see, Canadian. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's see, Robert Diaz. What's up? I bet Art bought nothing at Toy Two unless it was on the. Oh, right, yeah. Surprisingly, no. Everything I bought was either slightly increased or the retail value of whatever it was. So, um, I did look around. I was hoping, but it was basically retail. Like Empire Toys was there, Milo was there, so he had stuff at retail, which is awesome. But I did get a couple things. I spent, if I had to add it up, because Valiverse killed me. but I only bought two things from Valorous. It's just the mere fact that I was like, oh my god, I was supposed to buy like four items from Valorous, but I settled on two. Um, so 70, 145. Jeez, I think I spent like $180, right? So yeah, that's not good. Especially with pre-orders. Pre-orders are gonna kill me more. They dropped the Mandarin. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. I was completely uninterested. I really was. Something about an Iron Man 2 pack extremis. Yes, Art spent that money. I found a Micro Machines Force Awakens Millennium Falcon at Goodwill, still in box for $5. That's pretty good. That's really awesome. Random Hot Wheels. And there we go. All right. So let's, I guess, add you here. There we go. Let's see. Where is that page? Here we go. Toy Arc, right? Here we go. So, Fist of the North Star, choose a figure by Medicos. Fist of the North Star. What is the Medicos online? Is this a 112 figure? Seven-inch tall. Nope. So 1/10 scale. $68. I there's Fist of the North Star is always something shows up from Fist of the North Star. It's weird that way. It's like there's always something new that someone is gonna take the IP and run with it. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched Fist of the North Star. That's one thing. I mean, I watched it when I was a kid, so that's telling you something, and I never really watched it again. But the sculpt on this looks incredible. To capture that 80s style anime. It's it's really good looking. Uh, I mean, look at especially where the joints are. Where the joints are, they're kind of hidden very well, but they're still there. The elbows, I mean, looks pretty good. But I'm gonna assume I'm sure they're double jointed, but it looks like it will just reach the 90-degree mark, as you can see right there. But then I can see where the hips are, where there's going to be very slight swoop around that um, around that area, and then the knees. I mean, that's what it is. Again, it's been a while since I did anything with Fist of the North Star. I can't even recall this character. But $68. Hmm. I don't know. I wonder if it's really going to be showing up here in the U.S. Like some import retailer is going to pick it up. Hot Toys. I won't talk much about Hot Toys, so I can't skip over the Garfield and Ninja Turtle crossover. Or what? Oh, this is Boss Fight. Boss Fight Studios is doing Garfield. I remember hearing about Garfield figures of some kind, but I can't recall. But I guess this is it. Well, at least Boss Fight is doing Garfield figures. But what is the Ninja Turtle? Ninja Turtle and a Halloween adventure. Huh. Okay. I mean, what can we really say about this? This is like uh, I don't know. I don't know. My wife grew up with Garfield. She loves Garfield. Um, oh, look, there's a faceplate change right there. Additional hands. Wagging tongue articulation. And then the Halloween adventure. I absolutely remember this episode. This one, this whole look absolutely reminds me of the cartoon. What are they selling these for? Did they have a price for them? Nope. No price. Oh, 50. Retail is around $50. Okay. That sounds expensive for probably small figures. DC Direct Obsidian and Mr. Bones with lithographs. DC Direct. Really? Hmm. Godzilla, Haya Toys, Up, the Marvel Legends 2 pack. I think that pre order hit on Friday. I surprisingly did not pre order it yet. As much as I do want it, regardless of how this Gambit is, and again, Rogue looks great, but it's like, please use the new body. It's so much better. I'm just disappointed with this Gambit figure. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what to really say, but it's just bad. I want it, but it's like, oh, you know what? Where do we go? Here we go. Joe, I'll just say that I didn't go over 300. Oh, okay, well, that's good. Does this figure come with. Right? That would be more synonymous for Fist of the North Star. Stole its character clothing options from Mad Max. That one looked like it, yeah. Robocop is sweet as hell, though. As though you gotta agree. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? Garfield gonna go balls Mahoney on someone with that pizza cutter. On Bad Movies Live, we watched a movie called Ninja Terminator, and the main ninja had a Garfield phone. It was ridiculous. A Garfield phone. Enough with the Ninja Turtles. Well, I'm trying to collect the Sanrio Ninja Turtle crossover at McDonald's. I think I'm missing number 5 and then number 8 through 12. Yeah, I think that's what I'm missing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Let's see. NECA DC Toonie Classics. Oh, the Toonie Classics. Okay. But they're doing a DC one, which. Okay. I guess NECA's really reaching right now. Like, why? Why? I guess they're going to move into this. But honestly, I don't know anyone who buys the Toonie Terror figures unless, it's just like a one-off character that they buy, and like it's something that they put on their desk or something that they give as a gift or something like that. I don't know anyone that really collects the the Toonie Terrors line, let alone for them to do this, DC Toonie Classics wave. I didn't. This is wave 2. I don't even know what wave 1 was. I wasn't even aware of it. But the mere fact that, I guess it sells, by all means, I guess they're going to continue it. And what cartoon is this really coming from? Because I'm not aware of these designs. Or is it just their own design of Toonie? That's what it is. This is their design of Toonie. I don't even know why I'm trying to compare it to a existing cartoon IP. Because the horror line is not based on anything. It's their own tune line. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just said that. All right, well, let's see. What else is there? The Batmobile Gold Label. This looks cool. I like this vehicle. I'm interested in a way, and then again, I'm just like, I don't know. Is there enough on here to justify a purchase like this, especially I'm sure it's going to be like $100. And then, God, I'm so mad that Batmobiles are being found at Ross for like $20 to $30, especially the Batmobile I paid retail price for through McFarlane.com is now showing up at Ross for $20. Man, that really pissed me off. It had to be the Batmobile I bought at regular price and showing up at Ross. We don't know if this Batmobile will follow suit. It's just now a thought of like, do I want to pay a full price for this? Now, first of all, I don't even have any of the Batman characters as a figure. It's just a Batmobile. The Batmobile's like an enticing accessory. It's a vehicle. I mean, sometimes when you know there's a vehicle for a specific character, you want to pair it up with it. And this is no different. And just this, here's my problem with it. It looks way too plain in figure form. Like I don't, maybe it's just me and I thought there was a little bit more detail in this version of the Batmobile, not this just flat, smooth like, exterior. I thought there was more to it. Maybe it was the the rear of the car of like then again, maybe this was it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe this was what I was more focused on versus like the sides and the front. This doesn't come with a figure, does it? I don't think it does. Figure not included. There you go. 19 inches long. Yeah. $80. Sorry. I thought it was $100. Let's see. The new Alien show is good. I have yet to watch it. I do want to watch it. Going to go see Team NT in theaters tomorrow. Are they showing Team NT? Let's see. I have a couple. Todd is killing me with these Batmobiles. Oh man, I'm so curious for anyone collecting McFarlane if they're really collecting every vehicle and where the hell would it go? The set is sold out. I kind of just want the car. Right? The car is cool looking. Convert that Batmobile into a Punisher car from the time. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Very cool. Which Batmobiles at Ross? Two. I think there's two different ones. There's one, the Batman and Robin movie, the one where it lights up from the sides, like where you can see the interior of the car, um, and Batman the White Knight, and that is my Batmobile. Batman the White Knight is one of my favorite Batman comics, and when he made the Batman the White Knight Batmobile, I quickly pre-ordered it, and then this past week it's being found for $20 at Ross. It's insane. And Beltran, what's up, man? I wanted this Batmobile, but only a one-seater. Oh, really? Is it? I had no idea. TMNT is back in theaters until the 20th. Ah, okay. I fell off with McFarlane over a year ago. Great for Blade or Punisher. Yeah, that's great ideas. I never really thought of it. But then again, it's a it's like a 1/10 scale car. Will it still work? Um, that's my concern with it. It would be too just slightly too big. I'm not sure. But $80. Okay. McFarlane, Gold Label Roundup. More Gold Label Roundup. Mr. Bones Obsidian and the Batman. Okay. Uh, Gem by Loyal Subjects. Really? 12-inch doll. Okay. Dark Knight Super 7 tumbler. You are kidding me. Super 7 is doing a tumbler? For what figures? Does Super 7 even have Batman figures? Huh. Wednesday preview by Hot Toys. Wow, interesting. And I think, yeah, I think we're caught up. There wasn't much. Oh, Benny Morrow. Storm Arena, man. They're really going to kill it here. How do they not have the, what's it called? The Marvel Legends here. I guess, let's type this up. Okay. You know what? Damn you. Mandarin 2-pack. Right? Is that what that was? There it is. Let's see what this is. Now, I'm completely uninterested in this thing. I really am. I'm just like, because it's another Iron Man figure. And then I got excited when I read Mandarin, and then I looked at Mandarin, and I'm like, what is that? What is this suited body Mandarin? Now, I didn't read any comic of Mandarin looking like this. I'm sure if I'm fully aware of whatever storyline this is coming from, I will understand it. But this to me is like laziness. Who would have. I'd have to look at this. I want to make sure whatever I click on is not going to ruin my computer. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's. Oh, it didn't go that way. I wonder why it didn't show you guys. Let's do this instead. Come on. Oh, it's because it did that. I'm sorry. Let's still. Nope. I did it in a different format. That's why it's not showing up. So let's see if I can just work off of this. Maybe Marvel News. Nameless Collector, what's up, man? Let's see. What are you guys talking about? Got the Terminator fig already. It's cool they're doing a re-release, but I'd prefer a John Matrix or Dutch figure. They made Dutch once. I bought 3 of the Commando Arnolds back in the day. Opened 2 of them. I cut the vest open on one of them. Let's see. And Beltran. Never purchased Extreme Iron Man. The update, ab crunch, and butterfly joints plus Mandarin might be worth it for me. You see, you know what? At least they made the updates to them. So, sure, it can definitely be worth it. Yet, this website is going to kill me. What in the hell? There's always so much crap on this website. It goes on pre order tomorrow. Let's see if we can do this, guys. So, there's the 2-pack. So, this image right here, just like what is this? Why are we doing a Mandarin that looks, well, not looks, but that's in a suit? um and this is me not educated on these versions of the characters. So for me, because I'm not educated on it, I'm going to question and be like, what is this and why are we getting it? What was the choice of this? And again, I said, oh, it's just lazy to me. That's just me. Joey, what's up, man? So right off the bat, I mean, I see Iron Man looks like it's just been updated, which is great. A nice updated Iron Man is always good. Feel like I have this version of Iron Man, the Extremis. Like I'd have to double check, but for some weird reason, it's kind of like, oh, I think I have this already. But the issue, I mean, we always get updated, you know, characters all the time. It's just Mandarin. Mandarin is my issue, and I am trying to like grasp with the fact of what is this Mandarin, and I will learn about it. I will understand what is this, why is this, but this is Mandarin. See, there's look at that. We get an ab crunch with Iron Man, which usually never happens, and now here's Mandarin. Oh God! So we got these like claw hand type. I don't know, but then we're reusing these colored power effects, and now his hair is white. So again, I'm uneducated about this, so I'm just questioning what is this, and I don't like it. That's where I'm at. It's just a suited body. That's all it is. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. This head sculpt here for Iron Man for Tony, that's not bad. I like that. That's different. It's definitely different from what we're normally used to. I'm gonna kill this web page right there because that's insane on what I was trying to do. That they had way too many ads to screw up my connection. Um, let me, if I can, I'll see if I can share screen again, and then I'd have to go here. Whoops. So much of an issue here. Remove from scene, and then, oh, that's not what I want. Oh, I did it as a tab, not a window. There we go. Yeah, the bandwidth got screwed up really badly. All right, let's add you back in. Here we go. All right, let me go back to the chat because I was just like, ugh. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Chest and triceps today, not bad. Oh, you reminded me because it Raw tonight, and I think Raw is in Philly tonight. I remembered I was almost gonna buy tickets to Raw and be there tonight, but it's expensive. I had to pass on it. Uh, where is it? Let's see. I have a custom Mandarin. Nice. The Mandarin nobody wants. I'm right there with you. Better than okay. You're all right. And Beltran looks like Edward Norton. All right, at some point they put the Mandarin in. I'm sure they did. I just don't know anything about it. That's my whole thing about it. And if they did, I, I wonder what storyline that is. That's what I need to educate myself. Jersey Maniac would call that. Yes, yes, I know he would. Jersey Maniac, I met him this past weekend. Great dude, man. Awesome to talk to him. Already have Iron Man Extremis. This 2-pack doesn't interest me. I want to buy a Blast Effects pack. They don't give you nearly enough of those when you buy an Iron Man. Yeah, true, but it's the same blast effect over and over again. I want different blast effects. I would love a whole, different design. That would be great. Raw is getting silly in Philly. Is it really? Oh, well, I can't wait to watch it. Okay, so in 5K Toys, there was something something came up for pre-order today, which was from Loose Collector, and he previewed a word called skookum, and I was like, "What the hell is a skookum?" And I looked up what the word skookum is, and it's basically like a giant monster. So almost like a Sasquatch. But this one, I was just looking at it, I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is enormous. It's still a 10-inch figure, so I think it's gonna be right alongside of the other two figures he has on pre-order. But let's see. This is $98. Oh, a Yeti. Oh, it is. It's a Yeti. Okay. Um, Loose Collector, the Crypt Skookum action figure. Deep in the moss-choked woodlands of the Cascade Mountains, the old stories speak of an ancient terror called the Skookum, towering and monstrous, draped in thick, matted black hair, sharp, blood-stained teeth just from its jaws, perfectly shaped for tearing prey head first, as if to erase its identity. Wow. Skookum is not of this world, but a spirit in flesh feared by the Chinook, the Salish, and the Nootka, and many others. It is spoken of only in whispers, for those who mock the ancient tales often vanish without struggle, without sound. Nice. Very cool. Um, yeah, this thing is looks enormous. I mean, here's one of his burning hammer figures again. It's almost similar to when we were looking at the other characters, but I wonder, do they have? No, they don't have a comparison. So toe joints, double joints, ball waist, diaphragm joint. Yeah, so that's. I mean, the head itself looks definitely more imposing as the others. 34 points of articulation, 10 inches tall, two heads, two fists, two open hands, and two claw hands. So very similar to the other ones. I don't know if I want it. I mean, I didn't pre-order the other ones because I like my werewolf. I like my uh, what the hell is that thing called? I forgot. What? Mr. Hyde, the Hyde figure. I mean, those are great. These guys, I know they're bigger. They're definitely bigger. I just don't know what I would do with them. I'm not exactly sure, but it's still cool. It's still really cool to see something like that. Um, let's see. And Loose Collector has been doing an amazing job with his with new sculpts and everything. Is this who I think it is? Oh my god, it's Marv. Kane the Postman. Oh, if you don't know Sin City, this is where it's coming from. Oh my god. At least in my opinion, that's what it looks like. Yeah, this is Marv. Holy crap. Guilty Land. That's funny. Well, there's a head without bandages right there. And then there's this head. Yeah, look, this is soft goods. The sculpt looks great. Is there an image with accessories? Look, not without the tank top. Oh, this was the one. So, some gloved hands, some regular hands. He's got holsters, bandages for his wrists, axes, handguns, shotguns, handcuffs, a lighter, cigarettes, a badge. I'm not exactly sure what this piece is. Looks like a belt or bandolier of the shotgun shells in a wine bottle. That's cool. What are you asking for? Ooh, boy. $118 plus shipping. $25 pre-order deposit, man. That's cool. That's I'm really surprised with that. That's really cool. Let's see. Where do we That looks really good. It's cheaper than BBTS. Oh, that's nice to know. Loose Collector Vampirella, 40% off on. Oh, it's on a daily sale? Nice. 40% off is good. Which one? The red one or the black one? I have both. Ask me if I got it. That Muff Toys Adam looks really good. It does, yes. It's a good deal for a thickie. Yeah, right. $47. Is that how much it was? Man, that is a great deal. Brick something. What's up, man? How you doing? Glad to listen to some fun toy talk on the drive home. Well, I appreciate it as always. Always good to hear from you, man. Let's see. Extreme Zone 97. What's up, man? How you doing? Believe that Iron Man 2 pack is based on the 2005-2008 Invisible Iron Man run. I remember those comics. Feel free to correct me. Well, you're the first one to tell me that. So I will definitely look into it because I don't know. I am not sure. Let's see what else. M Land Works cloth accessories kit. Four. That's quite a few things. For SHF, Tonson, and BD. That's a lot of cloth goods. Holy crap. One for Goku. Looks like an adult. Goku GT. Gohan. Freeze. Oh, King Cold. King Cold with capes. Broly with the skirt piece. Oh my god. There's Trunks with his jacket, Trunks with the rip jacket, and another rip jacket, and then the shirt for Goku, a ripped gi for Goku, the one where he absorbs Gohan, when Boo absorbs Gohan, and then also the cape for Boo. Oh my god, that's a lot. All in various prices. Oh man, you better know that number so you know which one you're going to be ordering. It's not too bad. I like the fact that, I think it's mostly okay. So it's usually just like a top part. There's no pants for any of this stuff. The Broly one looks good. I like, jeez, I like how that looks. Where is it? There we go. This this soft goods here, that looks nice. That looks really nice on this figure. And hell, even getting a jacket for Trunks, I think that looks really good too. And this is for the Tonson figure. So yeah, you know what? This one's for the beast deities. I wonder if it will fit for the demoniacal fit. That would be really cool. That's SHF. Okay, cool. Are they re-releasing this? NW Toys is re-releasing the Leon Kennedy figure, or is this a different updated light version? No, no, no. They released this before. $64. All soft goods. Nice to see. Less weapons, according to this, considering it's called the light version. But it looks good. I don't remember. I gotta. I'd have to look up a review of this figure because I forgot all about it. And I think that's all the new stuff through 5K Toys. So, hey, cool. Cool stuff. Let's see. Let's take this down. There we go. Yeah. So it wasn't a lot. I mean, I'm for a Marvel Legends collector, I'm disappointed with whatever that post was. So I hope I learn a little bit more about it. But as always, I'm always interested in third party stuff. So something that may catch my eye. Um, so we'll see if anything else that's coming new. Um, like I talked about earlier, if you weren't here, I talked about ToyTuber Expo and how awesome that was. Right now, I'm going to show you what I picked up at ToyTuber Expo. Let me see. Before I start driving, let me just say I can't decide which of the three loose collector bees, Sasquatch, Yeti, or Skookum, I should get. All great. Yeah, right? I I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get any of them, in my opinion, because I don't really need one of the three, let alone all three. I'm not sure. If I had to pick, because I kind of have a Sasquatch through Marvel Legends, even though it's a Marvel Legends, it's no different from a loose collector. I mean, it's completely different from a loose collector. Um, I I like the Yeti because it is Yeti. It's the white. I think it's the white, or the Skookum. I think those are the two that I would narrow it down to. And if I had to pick the number one, probably the Yeti. That's where I would go. That's my opinion. Just so I could have a little bit more variety. And I think because I have the werewolves in a dark color, I think because the Yeti is white, that's where I would get it. Why I would get it. Weird choice, but it's kind of like, or my weird decision making. That's what it is. Two Vaz Zone. What's up, man? Let's see. All right. So I have a couple things on the table that we will basically go over or open, I should say. Um, because I definitely want to open up the Marvel Snap Pack. But let me show you what I picked up. I'm surprised I'm not in. Where's my little mini screen here? Oh, I'm hitting spotlight. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now I know what's happening. I'm not switching it. There we go. Let's see. So the first one was I got the ToyCon New Jersey early release of the Valaverse Infantry Commando, which is awesome. And there was a variant where it came with a Steel Brigade head. So I did not get the Steel Brigade head. I also got the DFW Valaverse exclusive of the Praetorian Fury. So we will. I'll open. You know what? Let me do this first. We'll do this. So this was the new figure. So Bobby got a shipment of this in early. This is supposed to be the exclusive, or this is still the technically the ToyCon New Jersey exclusive. And ToyCon New Jersey isn't until September 26th, September 27th. That's when the show is. And look what it's August 18th. Not even it's like 6 weeks from now. This is when this should be released. But Bobby got a shipment in, and he decided to release it at ToyTuber Expo, which is awesome. And it's no harm to ToyCon New Jersey because technically the ToyTuber Expo is under the same umbrella as ToyCon New Jersey. So it's under the same showrunner. So it's not a big deal. So for those that went to ToyTuber Expo yesterday, you had an opportunity to buy this figure, which technically isn't supposed to be released until September 26th, 27th. um, so it was a little bit more incentive to go. Um, this looks awesome. This, and it's also the new packaging. It's the friendly packaging that they got their inspiration from Four Horsemen, where you can just open up the tabs here and pull the backing out just like you would for Four Horsemen figures, Mythic Legions. So very cool that we get to see this. But there it is. Would have loved the Steel Brigade head. That would have been awesome. And to be honest, if I did get the Steel Brigade head, I would buy another one just to have a regular one. So One person got one person that I know got the Steel Brigade head. That was Tim Taser. Tim Taser got the Steel Brigade head. This is the Valaverse DFW exclusive. So if you were at the Dallas Fort Worth toy show uh, a month ago, 2 months ago, this was the Valaverse exclusive, and this was the Praetorian Fury. Which, if you remember, the Praetorians, they're the androids. That's the exclusive there. The variant for this was Blue Flames. So no big deal. I like I like these flames anyway. So we've seen this figure before, just now in a different deco. Um, Same weapon as before, same shields as before, but of course different colors. But these are the different things. We got two different backpacks here. Um, this one I think made for the guns that you get, and then this one, of course, for the flamethrowers that you get right here. So there's more accessories inside, like the extra hands, probably ammo, and this. Oh, I see another flame effect behind this here. So that's really nice to see. This is awesome. I'm glad I was able to pick this one up as well. Uh, Exclusives, man. It's crazy. Uh, let's see. Where did got two and no variant? Lazy Monster Studios has me over a barrel. They are making Dark Elves now. Oh, Nameless Collector. I'm sorry. Is this a cartoon? Are you talking about? Or are you asking about what is the Valaverse figures? If it's the Valaverse figures, it is not. I was at that show in late June, got to shake Bobby's hand as he worked the crowd. I want the Dia de los Muertos figure that he has. Yes, that's awesome. I'm glad you got to meet Bobby. Bobby's an awesome person, great person to talk to, so knowledgeable about the industry. And I love talking to that guy. He's so friendly. In my opinion, he's extremely genuine when he talks about toys and everything like that. It, it's great to talk to him. It really is. Um, that figure is the Legions Con exclusive. So if you're going to go to Legions Con, that's where you will get the figure. Can't wait. I will absolutely be at Legions Con because I will have a table at Legions Con. But that Dia de los Muertos figure, oh, awesome. I can't wait to pick that one up. And I think there's like two variants for that because it's different face makeup, which is awesome. Uh, what else did I get? Oh, I paid 30 for this, right? Insane, right? I paid 30 for that. I can't find this thing no matter what. And it's going to suck too. I absolutely wanted this figure. I don't mind overpaying for a figure that I want, especially for a figure that I can't find. And it's going to happen. You guys know I toy hunt enough that when I finally find something and I buy it, I'm going to find multiples of it in the upcoming future. It's going to happen. But I'm just extremely happy to see this at one of the vendor tables. And I'm like, there it is. I waited till like the end of the day. Like there was a part of me that was hoping someone else was going to buy it. I really was. I was like, please, I hope someone else buys it because then it will force me and just make me be like, okay, well, it wasn't meant to be. Nope. It was still there. And I was like, I'm going to pick it up. So I picked up Shalabal and I'm happy. I'm still happy with it. It's just like for his almost like what, a month now that these have been these are being found at Walmart and Target, and I have yet to see it, especially Walmart with that new display. None of my Walmarts, I kid you not, I've been checking daily, weekly for that display, and none of my Walmarts, like all 7 or 8 of them, do not have that display. It's it's maddening. I kid you not. 30 with tax, not bad. It's the same as ordering from it. It is. It absolutely is. Because whether any online retailer, I could have ordered it from. I could have paid the 24.99 or BBTS 25.99, and BBTS would have been a $4 shipping plus tax, which would make it completely over $30. Or if I went somewhere else, I'm sure shipping would have easily been like $8 to $10, and of course that would be completely over $30. So it sucks. It definitely sucks. Sorry again, Arna. Yes, they are absolutely 24.99. So I went along with buying this for 30. I think we all love a bargain, which is why we toy hunt at the discounters. But I will pay money for certain items. The re-release Transformers Studio Series 86 Grimlock wheelie set is nearly $60. Is that the blue one? Is that the blue Grimlock that I've been seeing in stores? Because I'm not familiar with Transformers, so that's why I'm asking that question. Uh, Man, I love that snake armor. And I will pay for that. Also, the $90 for the 2-pack Constructicons. Got that last. Yes, I paid that too. I paid the $90 for that. Even in my head, I'm like, those figures are not worth $90. The which one was it? Not Bone Crusher. The other one, Scrapper. Scrapper is not worth $34.90. Scrapper is a $24.99 figure. It makes no sense. They're they're practically the same size as each other, and one is $10 more. I think it's ridiculous. Those displays didn't last long. I went to the same Walmart. I found the display was gone. Yeah, because it makes no sense. Why would they make a display for that we as collectors know it'll clean out within 1 to 2 weeks, and Walmart will never get a restock on that? Like, why create a display like that unless you're going to constantly get replenished? There's no way. And that's why Walmart canceled everyone's pre-orders for the orb, for the spirit spider, for the Motu figure that I can't remember the name of, for the WWE figures. They canceled everyone's pre-orders. Why? Because they realized they're going to create this display and they need the merchandise to send to the stores. So the only way to make sure that they had enough inventory to send to the stores was to cancel everyone's pre-orders in order for the stores to look presentable with the merchandise. And then, just like you say here, Simo, the moment it's all gone, they're not going to get a replenishment again. And then you're going to have empty peg hooks for weeks, and that is a bad look in retail. When I learned in retail, if you have empty peg hooks, you look like you're going out of business, and you need to fill it with something. So you either take it down and you fill it with something. And in that store's case, they took it down because they know they're not going to be able to fill it with anything. My son almost made me buy that surfer figure, but he settled on Johnny Storm. Ah, he bought Johnny Storm. Gotcha. Okay. Johnny or Human Torch? I want to say Human Torch because I think Johnny was still there. I know they're the same person, but I'm just saying because they're two different figures. No, the blue one came out earlier this year. The re-release is the regular. Oh, okay, that's cool. If it's the regular colors, that would be. I can see how that's worth it. Could have been on the super articulate. Yes, the Mega Weapon. I absolutely agree. She should have been on the better body. This old body won't be able to do the Silver Surfer icon one knee down. I agree. I absolutely agree. Generation 2 Grimlock is good. The other G2 Dinobots are coming. There you go. Home. You got home? Is that what they canceled my major blood pre-order? See, yeah, see, ridiculous. I didn't pre-order from Walmart. I just let it go because I was like, there's a part of me of Walmart that's going to be like, hey, you going to clearance anything this month? Let's see what happens. Yeah, TRU Canada looks like it's going out of business over here. Man, a lot of empty shelves and pegs. That sucks, man. I know, I know. Um, what else did I get? I got a new Mythic Legions figure from the new All Star 6 wave that just got released this past Saturday. And it was first available at the ToyTuber Expo yesterday. So I saw the wave. The wave of All Star 6 is awesome. It looks incredible. Um, but I got Sir Enoch, and Sir Enoch looks incredible. But I got this through a trade from Abi at Figure Fight Club. Figure Fight Club, great to see Abi. Abi was eyeing a particular figure that I had on my table, and I'm sure he will show it on his live stream. Uh, maybe tomorrow. He may show it tomorrow. Um, so we traded. I got this. I'm extremely happy. I It looks awesome. These Templars are incredible looking. The the paint and the detail in the armor. Do you see that red and gold? It is beautiful. Sir Enoch looks really good. I'm not sure which one to get. I want all three, but realistically, one. Maybe. We bought Johnny enough. Oh, really? Maybe he had another one. That's cool though. I have the Johnny. I do have the Johnny. I think the face sculpt looks great on it too. That's cool though. That's awesome. I missed that Professor X on clearance for $12.50 at Target. I think a lot of people did. I think a lot of it already got pulled off the shelves or the pegs and they got sent back to distribution. So they're more than likely going to end up being at liquidation. You know who found one? Disavowed Action Figures just found one. I think he found it for like $7.49 or $5 or something like that at Target. So he was able to get one for that price. I was like, that's insane. Still haven't had the chance to open my Mythic Templars. Which ones? These got this from All Star 6. This looks incredible. I can't wait. I wanted to buy Deacon, the horse that's all draped in soft goods for the Templars, but I held off. I held off. I was like, let me, you know, stop, enjoy with what I got for now, and I'll I'll work with that. Is that it? No, I know I have one more. Oh, there we go. What an impulse buy for this one. There's a few people that were at the show that saw me pick this up, and I got it for a good deal. I got it from NYC Figure Fanatic, who was vending at the show. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. He got me a good deal on it. He got a great deal on it, and I'm extremely happy. Extremely happy. I'm sure you guys have no idea what this figure is that I'm going to show, but I got it for $75, and I think that's a great price for what it's going. And here it is. The name is Aileen. There you go. I have now the snail shell bunny Aileen figure, the bunny girl Aileen. I missed out on this. Missed out on the pre-order. Missed out on the in-stock sale for her. It's like, oh, there's no way I was gonna. So this figure was like like well above $100, $120. I was like, I'm not paying for that. There's no way I'm going to pay that much for it. But I was able to, find it from NYC Figure Fanatic, and he sold it for me for 75. So that's awesome. Snail Shell is an incredible, lineup of female figures that do an excellent job at their articulation. So this is awesome. Movable eyes, multiple hands. I mean, it's everything. This is nice. This is nice. What'd you say, Four Feathers? What? Huh? Your snail tails. Click. There you go. Let's see. It's nice you were able to get the Sauron 3-pack on trade. No, I didn't get the 3-pack on trade. I got it through Hasbro Pulse. I ordered mine like within 30 seconds of it going live on Hasbro Pulse. I found a Boris Karloff Count Dracula at DD's. That's awesome. That's really cool. Very cool. Soft goods cape, 3 different heads. Not sure who made it, but cool box. I passed. $20 was too high for me. Isn't that NECA? Because Ross has been getting NECA and DD's is technically Ross. They're under the same parent company. So I'm going to assume it's NECA. And I saw some of, the Dracula and the Mummy figures being found at Ross. So that's the only reason why I say it's NECA. And for $20, they were pricing NECA for $20. So that's my guess. That's my guess. It was NECA. So those are my pickups. 5 items. 5 items. So I'm happy with it. It's good. Oh yeah, I did get there was a few of us that got a poster. And the poster was created by Quentin Bedwell. And here is the poster. Hold up. Let me take this down. There you go. So this poster, some people were going around everyone getting to sign it. Of course, that's something I should have been doing, but I was so focused on my table and making sure everything was good. But there's so many different YouTubers on here, Instagrammers, everything. So it was absolutely amazing meeting majority of these people and seeing them all here. So it's great to see that. You know what? If I'm probably going to see most of them at Legion's Con again, I'll bring this poster with me and I will have them sign it as well. So that's really cool. So there we go. Quentin, he did a great job on that. He actually sent me an image of my icon that I can use. So it's awesome. It's very cool. Now, let's open up this Marvel Snap, which is weird because it's kind of like, why Marvel Snap? That makes no sense to me why they would do Marvel Snap. I mean, you already did Magic the Gathering, and I know Magic the Gathering was more revealed after this Marvel Snap 3-pack. All right, there we go. Absolutely excited about Shauna. Of course, I don't have a Shauna, so Shauna was definitely a character I wanted to have in my Marvel Legends. This was a cool poster. They were only for the sellers. Yes. Your I think you should have gotten a raffle ticket because that they were the raffle ticket you could have won one of six posters that were all autographed by everybody. That's but I'm assuming you didn't. Let's see. If you don't need Rogue, let me know. You know what? It's funny. I'm right. I didn't fully look at the head yet, but the images online, I'm so disappointed in the head. So even with my disappointment, I'm not. I don't think I will give it up. Sir, is that two Daima Gokus? It is one Daima Goku. I didn't get to open it last week, and if I have time, we will open it today. It's actually Goku and Vegeta. I found Goku at Walmart, which was absolutely amazing because it was like, oh my god, how do you have the adult Goku Daima at Walmart already? Vegeta, I found at GameStop, and GameStop is also selling Goku. So they were both well. They were both like $35.99 technically. I was able to use a $5 voucher at GameStop for this, but Walmart, $35.99. So there you go. So yes, I will want to get to these, but we're gonna do this one first. So we will see. Oh yeah, and I had Dalsum here. If I don't know if we'll have time, don't know if I, but we did get Dalsum, which is awesome. I'm so happy I got this one. So, um, and Bison is here now. I just didn't make the video yet or upload the video yet. I remember they always hide the hot ladies behind gimmicks and exclusive. I hope I can score one of these down the road. I'm sure it's going to happen. They have to resolve this issue that they had on the website. Magic Gathering Spider-Man booster collector's box is it almost a 900 now? Jesus. I only bought the bundle box. I didn't buy any boosters. So we will see if I find any at the store. I'm kind of hoping if I do. Avatar booster collector boxes around there. Jesus. Oh my god. Never got a raffle ticket. What the hell? Didn't even know about the raffle. Really? It was like I thought they were talking about it right at the door. I know you could buy extra raffle tickets, but I thought for every ticket you got a raffle. But I I don't know. Because the money that you paid for a raffle went to I think a cancer research facility or something like that. Well, everything is all in this one pack. So, oh, okay. They it's like a tray within the tray. All right. Like I can't stick my yeah, so it's still in there. How loud is that? Oh, okay. Again, they're easily do. Oh, if they could have done that ab crunch. I kid you not. Um, so it's cool. They both come with 3 sets of hands, which is awesome. But she comes with a rifle and a spear, which the spear could be the exact same spear that Kazar came with. It's possible. Um, and then Rogue Sauron. Sauron, I was the one I cared the least because I have the build a figure. But there is an update on this, whether, well, outside of the paint details, and there's no pins in the legs, and it's a bendy tail now, which is nice. So there's little updates in Sauron. I mean, that's not too bad. We paid for entrance and never got ticket or offers. Maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe you had to buy a raffle, but I'm not sure. I just assumed never got a raffle either. Some of these shows you all have on the East Coast, they don't do here. Would you ever come to Dallas for a tour show? I would, but I would have to like inform my family well in advance. And of all things, I need to like save that money for a flight um and hotel more than likely in order to do it. Because that, I mean, when you think about it, that's the experience alone will be great. I know that. I'm fully aware of that. And I would love to go to that DFW show. Trust me, I would definitely do it. Um, but I know the cost of a flight and then the hotel. You're for me, I'm looking at minimum $600-700 just to travel. Then I need the food expense, and then God knows whatever toys I will buy. So as long as I'm fully, I obligate myself to make sure to save that money to do it, I will do it. But it sometimes it's hard to do. Like if I were to go to San Diego Comic Con, I would have to be fully prepared and know that I'm going to go and I have to commit to it. And then I'd have to completely, do it, save that money. Let's see. It's the Craven Spear with Rogue. The Craven Spear, yes, I can understand that one. The Shauna Spear looks like the K's are. So that's my guess. I don't know. Let's see. That is true. I could do that, but I still have to fork it out, and then I have to deal with paying it. Okay, let me just take this. I'm gonna mute it so I don't kill you guys over here. Okay, just a little bit more noise so I can take this tail out. And I'm very excited about these eye effects. All the other accessories I'll kind of just leave alone for now. So, all right, first thing, we'll mess with Sauron because it's very familiar to me. I actually hung Sauron up with string, with fishing line, over the X-Men shelf, just because I loved the wingspan on this thing. It's incredible. Um, huge build a figure. Like it was definitely impressive, building this thing. Got this is now purple. His jaw articulates, which is nice, but his eyes have that swirly look to it now. It didn't have that before. So that's nice to see. And this goes on how? It looks like a little notch right here that I can assume it. Ooh, I don't know. How does this? If it was if I had to do some kind of blue tack, I would do it. But oh yeah, okay. So it kind of gets inserted into his nostrils right here. There you go. Yeah, thanks, Joe. I just saw your, your thing right there. Um, that's that's actually pretty cool, especially if he, since he's gonna look down like that. That's not bad. The sound of the plastic is that's fun. Don't have the bath. Great fig plugs into the nose, fleeces well. I call that noise the McFarlane crinkle. The McFarlane crinkle. Yeah, but McFarlane, oh my God, it's so difficult to get a figure out of McFarlane plastic. All right. Here, Shauna. Of course, it's almost the all new body, minus the ab crunch, minus the butterfly joints. But I mean, we know it's more of the newer female body. Diaphragm joint rocker is nice, really good. Of course, we have double jointed elbows, which is great, including the double jointed knees. This moves up and about, I guess. And knife sheath kind of goes there. So pretty. It looks good. It's sculpted nicely. Does this? This is not a boot swivel. Weird. That does not boot swivel at all. Now there could be the, hey, she should be barefoot. True, but there are different artists that have her with boots, so I don't know if I can fault it really. But head sculpt is nice. It's not. It's not terrible. I mean, it's still nice. The 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 digital paint, they did a great job with it, and the hair sculpt, my God, is just flowing in there. So you can't really. You're going to be limited to certain things, but you can twist. Looks down. Looks up a little bit. No, barely. But you can definitely arch her back like that because of the diaphragm joint. So that that works. Now, Rogue, pretty much the same body as Shauna, even with the same boots, no swivel, but there's a different sculpt for this part here. You know what's crazy? Maybe it's the skin tone also. The skin tone is shades darker, and I was hoping to see if we could possibly swap and use a different head. Um, but I don't know if the skin tone is going to match. So we have, yeah, same body, same lower torso. Same legs, same lower torso. Of course, oh, this is the same too. And upper torso looks the same, except this, her shirt is completely different. It's a different sculpt. She has two bands here. All right. And of course, head completely different. Now, her face is okay. Her face is not rogue, in my opinion. I that's not rogue to me. Where did they? What image did they look at? Like maybe from the side, there could be some a little bit to save it, but I don't know. I feel as if what rogue head is there a different rogue head I could use? Like I don't know, but see, yeah, again, I think the skin tone is much lighter on the other rogues. Is she bucktooth? No, unfortunately not. Because of the way they sculpted her lips, they're showing her teeth, and it doesn't look right with her showing her teeth. If her mouth was closed, maybe it would be better. Maybe. I don't know. Robert's Infinite Realms, what's up, man? I hope all is good. What Abi could have made YouTuberCon? What Abi could have made? What do you mean? What Abi could have made ToyTuberCon? Are you talking about because he had a 3 pack? He had this 3 pack. He was trying to sell it. Is that what you're asking about? Sydney Sweeney with a rogue haircut. Interesting. Oh, did you? I saw an article about Sydney Sweeney in regards to the Philadelphia Eagles. Did anyone else look at that? I was like, oh. The comment she made about how she will get naked and dressed all in Eagles gear if the Eagles win the Super Bowl again or something like that. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even know she was an Eagles fan. Marvel Legends goes out of their way to not use Jim Lee. See, yeah, I know. There are certain times where it's kind of like you could easily no. He's done some Jim Lee X-Men stuff, or Marvel Legends has done some Jim Lee X-Men. A perfect example is Beast. They've definitely done Jim Lee's look on Beast. I'm gonna check this rogue here. Uh, I don't know, guys. There's so many different ones, and it's the skin tone. It's absolutely the skin tone, and I think the closest one, which is funny because I never took her out of the box, the closest one that I can think of is, in terms of skin tone, is the Rogue and Pyro 2 pack. Rogue. Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I could just see if that skin tone matches a bit. Because then I have the Juggernaut Rogue here. This was my very first Marvel Legends figure. This Rogue was my very first Marvel Legends figure. Found her in the wild at Target. So there's that skin tone. Then there's the Target exclusive Rogue, which she's there's that skin tone is not gonna match whatsoever. But then this one from the Pyro 2 pack, that's a possibility, but it's it's not the right look, I guess. Spartan Toy Hunter, what's up, man? Anna de Armas in the that's actually a good likeness if you think of it that way. Anna de Armas, that's pretty good. Let's see if that comes off nicely. Yeah, it's a whole different look. It fits on nicely, but no. I feel like the head is somewhat a smaller scale to the body. The skin tone matches. Yeah, this skin tone matches pretty nicely with the body, but it's not. It doesn't work, and you know the Rogue that everyone should have, which is the Target exclusive. Oh, that's not going to work. Definitely not going to work. So, let's see. Here it is. So yeah, Anna de Armas, that's pretty good. I can absolutely. There's so much eyeshadow in this face, like a lot of eyeshadow in this. Like there's so much makeup on this face. It's insane. No idea why they did it like this. That Rogue in the middle face looks rough. Yeah, this was before digital face tech. That's this is what this is the best we got back in like 2017. This I don't know. I don't know. Sean Beatty, what's up, man? Okay. So I'm definitely happy. I'm still happy with this because I got Shauna the She Devil. I can definitely utilize Sauron for something else. I wonder if this effect works on the old one. It should if it just snaps in place. Oh, they really changed the the loincloth. Interesting. Oh, and this oh jeez. Is this it is kind of see-through. Let's see. So over here. Here's the original. Here's the Beth. He just has red eyes on there. And then look at the belt or the loincloth. He's got all these pouches on here. But it's as if they modified this one to not include it, I guess. Interesting. That looks better to me. Just because it has more design on it. It's got a sculpt design on it. So does this work on here? It does. Cool. Okay. I could use it for that. That's not bad. That's pretty good. But yeah, look, you can see the arms are the same, but the legs are absolutely different because one is pinless and one is pinned. And with the pinless, it made him taller. So apparently he is he is taller than the original. So there you go. There's Sauron. Uh, let's see. Very whorish with that excessive makeup on. Fan Expo this week. Awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Jeffrey, what's up, man? That Shauna figure looks great. I agree. Absolutely agree. There's more contrast with the OG loincloth and belt. Yes. Yes, there is. All right. So I can do a few more minutes. Because I brought my store exclusive Goku out here. Let me open up this Goku Daima. Since it was kind of like the first one to find versus the Vegeta. So I did. Oh, let's see. I'm curious because we've been getting this Goku many times over through SH Figure Arts. Not a lot of updates on that body until we finally get this whole new figure that apparently is an updated body. And I'm curious to see, is it better? Is there a difference? Is there something that makes it, really good? Wow, that's cool. It actually has a lower gi piece that's more flowing versus the one right there. It does have 4 pairs of hands, 4 face plates, and an alternate hair piece. So lots of options to go through, which is nice to see. But there are, oh, you know what? I might as well swap out some hands considering the fact that I have this other Goku that's doing that pose. And let's see. I grabbed the Beth Sauron for $50 and I'm happy with. Nice, man. That's cool. That's a great price that you got him for. Okay. So let's see. So the first one, this body we've gotten, you can see the gap you have here. You can't really put them together like that. It's kind of like how we do it with our Street Fighter figures. Like it's too far away. But with SH Figure Arts, sometimes they have a good range where you can get them as close as possible. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. But I hear with the newer one, you can really cross over. And I think it depends on how you position his arms as well. And both of the bottom of the palms will touch. But again, I think it will vary on how you do it. And where is the... You know how it's a rotating ball for the wrist pegs? As long as you got that open to where you want it. So let's see. Oops. That's his elbow. That's right in, yeah, oh my god. You can really get it close. You can get them touching. You can absolutely get them touching. So that's really awesome to see that right there. The butterfly joint is very... Wow, it's pretty deep in there with how they're doing it. And even the rotation of where the shoulder is, that's pretty impressive with where it's gonna, how far it goes. And I think, and also this is softer, much softer. Now I think the areas of where it's kind of just cut off, I think that's where they were trying to really um, cut away in order to make those articulation points, because the torso right here is, there's nothing left because this rubber gi is over covering it up as if there is. So you can see how it's cut open like that. So for them to move and use the shoulder to kind of push through to the front, I mean, you can cross his wrists over like that, which you could never do with SH Figure Arts. Oh no, you could not do that. Like right now, I mean, that's as far as I could go with the older one versus the newer one. So there's advancements in that. That's not bad. And I think it's because they cut away the plastic right there, and they just use this rubber overlay to compensate for that, to show in the sculpt. It's still a ball waist. How much? How much can you go? I don't know. That's pretty good. I don't know if this can. Not as far. That's as far as it goes. And to be honest, like you can't even put the legs together. This one, look at this. You can absolutely put the legs together. That's impressive. That's I love how they did that. Now, granted, the the sculpt of the legs is a little bit thicker than this one, but you can feel it right under here for the crotch area, that there is there's no way to really put the legs together like this one. That's actually pretty good. That's not bad. That's, I like what they did here. Now, this, they've always had double joints on their knees. So you can see how it breaks up the sculpt for that. And no one ever really had a problem with that. It wasn't so bad. So you can see here that no matter what, it's still a good bend for that figure art. This, it's single joint. That's a big change. But can it really, this again, you can do it better. No, it's pretty much the same. It's the same. But for a single joint like that, that's crazy. And it doesn't look like it broke up anything when it's straightened out. Oh, that's pretty cool. Good changes. I like that. That's awesome to see. Yeah, that, oops. There we go. And ooh, that's pretty damn good. I like that. Where we go. Hadouken. I'm trying my best to refrain from buying this, but you are making it difficult, Art. From buying what? A Goku? Well, at least it's the starting price point. It's only 35. It's not like the 60, 70, $80 Gokus. He's good at that. Another great live. Gotta go. Enjoy your week, everyone. Thank you, Fleecy. Appreciate it. Awesome meeting you um, yesterday and the kids. Let's see. All right. I think that's it because it's 11:06. So we got to open Goku, and I think this is an absolute improvement. there could still be some more improvement, and I think we can work on that. And I think that's how we're just going to see if we can position certain body parts to do what we want it to do. Um, but I think, whoops, I think it works out well. Where did he go? I took his foot off. that's that's what happened. Luckily, with figure arts, you can easily put those parts back together. God damn it, where'd he go? Oh well, I'm missing it. So yeah, there we go. We will work on, I guess, Vegeta next week. Oh no, there next week. Next week, I will not have any lives. The reason why is because I will be working the entire week. So I'll have a 9-day work week straight. So I'm, I will not be able to do a live at nighttime because I work at night. So unfortunately, I will not be doing it. So I will try to do as much as I can this week, and we'll go from there. But guys, that is all I have. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for anyone that was here and that was at ToyTuber Expo yesterday. I greatly appreciate seeing you guys and you guys seeing me. It was awesome. So thank you. Toy hunt hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday, and then I will try to do another live on Thursday. We will see. But there you go. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. As far as it goes, hit the like button on your way out. We're almost at the 8,000 subscriber mark, which is amazing. So appreciate all the newcomers here. Thank you so much. Uh, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys. Hope to see you soon and hope to see you on the next hunt.